What's up, everyone? This is Aisha from Omara's Botanica, or Remy, whatever it is that you call me. Just don't call me a. Anywho, Grand Rising, my beautiful souls. I wanted to talk to you guys particularly about something that basically about manifesting and how I feel that we have the ability to manifest. And maybe manifestation does work in different ways for people, but I personally feel like manifesting have been done completely wrong, at least through me, from my perspective. I've been doing it completely wrong. And I had an epiphany about a week ago that I started doing, and literally within doing this, I started to see things move. Okay, the universe said, you learned this lesson, you got it now. Boom, we're gonna have it for you. So let me explain to you what I mean when it comes to manifesting. Okay, one, I feel like when we start manifesting, normally we'll write on a piece of paper or in our manifestation journals, whatever that is that we do, we'll write it down and we'll say, in the sense that we already have it. Basically, faking it till you make it for some of us, because some people actually say that. They say, fake it till you make it. So we basically, we write it down and we say, I am rich, I am wealthy, I am happy, I am in love, I am in a great relationship, and all this other stuff that we want to manifest, right? That we put in our manifestation journal or wherever you put it, your vision board and everything else. But I always had the wrong, or basically, I've always felt that doing it that way would never really, I mean, yes, I want to be rich. Yes, I want to be wealthy, but I can't fake it till I make it. I don't know what being wealthy feels like. You know what I mean? I don't know what being rich feels like. Okay. So I thought about how it felt to be in love. Okay. I'm in love. Like when I manifested my wife, I wrote down, this is the characteristics that I want in one particular person. Okay. The only thing I did not mention was the distance, because when we manifest, we want to be as specific as possible. Yes. So when we are specifying our the things that we want, we have to really go in serious super duper detail, because the universe is a little stupid. They're gonna give us exactly what we think. Where it's what's it called, literal, right? Literal. Okay. So if you're saying I want to be rich, you're gonna always want to be rich. But if you say I am rich, then you can be rich. But however, that portion of manifestation was not working for me. I can't say I am rich when I've never been rich and I don't know what it feels like to be rich. So I started doing this. I started thinking about how it's going to feel when I pay off all my debt. I'm pretty sure some of you, maybe some of you don't have any debt, but when you get that feeling of finally making that last payment of your car, last payment of your house, last payment of that credit card, you get this overwhelming feeling of like a burden. A burden, is that a word? Like this burden have been removed from your shoulders, right? You finally say, oh, I feel like something's been lifted off my back now. I got that squared away and paid off. Now, boom, right? So that made me click the other day. Because I asked my mom, I was asking my mom, my ancestors, I said, Mommy, I need some help. Financially, I need some help. I need some help spiritually. I need some help. I don't know what else to do. And my mom came to me in a dream and she said, you always ask for abundance. You want abundance, but you have to specify the type of abundance. Because if you just say abundance, you're going to get an abundance of money, but you're also getting an abundance of debt. You get an abundance of love, but you're also going to get an abundance of hate. And trust me, there's a lot of people hating, including so-called friends. You know what I mean? So we have to be literal, right? And I'm telling you this. I have always said to myself, I am a real person. I am a real, yes, okay? I've always been that person to say that, right? So why am I not like that? Why is it that when I start manifesting and I start writing these things, I kind of omit that characteristic of myself, okay? All right. One thing I hate is when people pretend to be something they are not. So why am I doing the same thing when it comes to manifestation? And I know some of you guys are saying that it's not that serious, blah, blah, blah. That's not in that sense. because everybody have their own way of manifesting. So this is just my particular way of manifesting. I thought to myself, like, man, like, I'm kind of being fake, and I'm not a fake person. I'm actually quite blunt and real. Obviously in a nice way. I'm not ill-mannered or anything like that, but when it comes to my manifestation, what it was is that I was manifesting like somebody else instead of like me. And I feel like that is the key right there to manifestation. You have to manifest like you, like your character, not like somebody else. Like I see all the time on TikTok, people like, oh, manifest, use these affirmations, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, affirmations do work, but you have to create your own. You know what I mean? You have to create your own. You have to basically do something that's going to be valuable to you. Okay? So like I said, my mom came to me in a dream and she says, you're always asking for abundance. But baby, you got to specify. Okay? Now, mind you, I always say like, I want my business to flourish, or my business is flourishing with this amount of clients and blah, 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 blah. But I never mentioned the time frame that I wanted in. I mean, let's be realistic. We're not going to say in a day or two because that's unrealistic. We still have to make moves in order for our things to manifest, right? We have to crawl before we walk, walk before we run, run before we fly, right? Okay. So I realized that I just personally was doing it wrong. And in this dream, you know, mommy said, she's like, you know, you say you want to be, you know, financially free, debt free, but you never say how long. You never specify how. You know what I mean? You say you want to make money. And I'm using this because I'm doing this with my business and I've been financially strapped. Not going to lie to you guys. You know what I mean? I'm working all types of jobs right now just to make sure this business stay afloat. And also my household is taken care of, and my family's taken care of, all that good stuff, right? But my mom said, you know, in this dream, she said, you always ask for abundance. You always ask for money work and love work and all this good stuff. But you never specify to keep it. Let me say that again. When we are manifesting, we always manifest the things that we need and that we want. But we never manifest, and at least I have not seen anyone say this, we never manifest anything to be kept for long term. When she said that, and my mouth dropped in my dream. In my dream, I'm looking at her, and I did like this, like one of these things, like, huh? Like a light bulb just went off. Like a light bulb just went off. She looked at me and she winked like how she normally do. Because she always over-exaggerate that wink. She was like, and then she walked away with my other ancestors. And my grandmother, who was like the huge, big woman of the family, you know, she passed by the time I was 5, so I didn't get a chance to really meet that side of her. But when she saw my mom walking back to her, my grandmother smiled, shook her head, and grabbed her by the hand, and they started walking into the spirit realm, right? Which I gotta tell you, the spirit realm felt lovable. That's another story about my dreams. But anywho, that moment, I woke up, and that day I said, I am no longer gonna sit here and bitch and moan about what I don't have. The people screwing me over, the people that's supposed to be helping me, the people that's supposed to be my friend and my families. I was like, I'm no longer doing that. I am focusing on what needs to be prioritized. And then I started manifesting. I started writing down my manifestations. But instead of saying I want, because we never want to use those words, I want, or I am, I started writing in the emotion of how I would feel. Because I cannot fake that I am rich. I cannot fake that I am wealthy. I don't know how that feels to be wealthy or rich. You know what I mean? I don't know how that is. You know what I mean? I don't know how it feels to have a Mercedes because I've never had a Mercedes. I actually really want a Tesla. Because I'm a techie person and I just want a Tesla so bad. That's another story. But anywho, I was like, I want to get this business up and going. I've been waiting too long. I had to do a lot of legalities, all this stuff of waiting, you know, for certain things. I'm not doing it no more. These are the things that I want and that I need. So when I started manifesting, I started writing in the sense of how it feels. Because I know how it feels to be in love. I know how it feels to pay off a credit card and no longer have it anymore. I know how it feels to have good credit and to be able to go into a freaking car dealership, go get a car and drive it right off the lot same day and have a low interest rate. I know how that feels. I know how it feels to be able to take my family out to dinner, seeing the smiles on their face and loving everything. I know how it feels to go on a family vacation to somewhere and having my kids look happy and having my family look happy. I know how it feels to be able to give $1 to a homeless man and him actually going into the store to get something to eat. I know how it feels. You know what I mean? So, as I said before, a light bulb went off. Boop. I said, let me manifest this way. I started manifesting and started writing down things. And I was like, I feel so great now that all my bills are paid off. I feel so great now that I got Omara's Botanica flowing with customers and I'm actually teaching. I feel amazing that people actually want to be mentored by me and learn the teachings of Yasmin Aladdin, my mom. I feel amazing that I can give my kids that toy that they want and not have to tell them to put it back. I feel amazing of being able to go to a family trip and not worry about bills. Oh my God, it feels amazing to be able to pay off everything and not owe a person a damn dime. It feels amazing. So with that motivation, and I started feeling that, man, I'm feeling amazing. And I was talking, to my fiance about it, and I'm like, if we do this, that, and that, and the third, come by March, we don't have to worry about a thing. We'll be good. All that will be just straight up paying bills and savings and boosting our businesses. And that feeling, that overwhelming feeling of joy and happiness and excitement that I got started making me motivated to do things. Boom, boom, boom. This is what I need to invest into my business to have this. But in order for me to invest in my business, I got to work this amount of hours, do this and do that and that. Pay off all the bills, and this is what's left over. Boom, 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 boom. So now I'm motivated. The universe said, you cracked the code. You cracked the code. So here we go. Boop. This happened. Boop. I got abundance coming in. Listen, because we can manifest negativity. We can seriously manifest negativity. And I said, I feel amazing that I am no longer giving attention to anything that is no longer servicing me. I'm not angry anymore. I'm not upset. I'm not sad anymore. I'm not scared anymore. It feels amazing to be this confident woman being able to take care of her family and still be able to get things. It feels amazing to be loved. One person who truly loves me entirely. It feels so amazing. And all this time I was seeking that validation from other people because that's the type of person I am. I was expecting people to be like me. But it feels amazing to be one of 1 million. It feels amazing to be that person who has a huge, big heart compared to several people around me who are just leeches. You know what I mean? It feels amazing. It feels amazing. So I'm getting at the 15-minute mark. I don't want to try to bore you or anything like that, but this is just something. So the way I manifest is I don't manifest saying I am or anything that way. I manifest based on the emotions and the feelings that I am or that I have. With me being an empath, I think that works better. So I'm going to suggest to you that you go ahead and you try that method. Try that method and tell me what it is. If you're not already following me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Share this to somebody. Comment, like, all that good stuff. And make sure that you hit the bell to be notified every single time I post. I'm going to try to be consistent on this YouTube page specifically because I know you guys have been following me and it's been going crazy. But I got a whole nother schedule that's up right here. I got my little December 12th 2021 here going on. And Wednesday was YouTube video for Omaris Botanica. Then I got another training that I have to do with work. And then it's also 3 TikToks for Omaris Botanica. Then I go back to work tonight. I'm not playing, guys. It's go time. 2022 is about to be all of our year. We went through 2019, which was, to me, a horrible year because I lost my mom. 2020, if that didn't give us perfect vision of the people that we are around, if it did not give us the perfect vision of how our, about our own characteristics and our own personality, and like, I mean, I don't know about you, but the pandemic and that 2020 year really brought out a character of me that I did not know was there. And it also got rid of a character that no longer needed to be there. You get what I'm saying? 2021 is just remnants of it. We had to get ourselves together. We went through 2020. Now this is what's it called? This 2021 was the year to get prepared. 2022 is the year to start going. So 2019, we were crawling. 2020, we were walking. 2021, we're running now. We're running with it. 2022, we're flying and we're soaring. All right, guys, thank you. Peace and blessings. Thank you for staying tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell to be notified every single time that I post. And comment what you think, your ideas, and your opinion of how you manifest. Anywho, guys, peace and blessings to you.